Hi, good morning. Welcome. Today I have a very special guest on my podcast. It's Andrea Hiltbrunner from Switzerland. Welcome, Andrea. So glad to have you here with me.
Thank you so much, Nicole. I'm also very happy to be here.
Yeah, it was special how we met because I was we were at the festival, a few weeks ago. Uh, and I saw you, you were sitting there, and I was alone, and just also, yeah, wandering around and looking, scanning everybody. And I
Yeah.
scanned you. I looked again, and I thought, well, I walked through you, and that's how we met. And of course, nothing is a coincidence. Um, yeah, it was a very special evening for us both. And you told me, and of course I see your profile, you are a business mentor for light workers. So
Mm.
yeah, it was a match. It is a match. Can you tell me something about your work or who you are, what you wanna, yeah, what comes up, whatever comes up?
Yeah. First, I also want to very honor that time when we met. I was sitting there all alone at that festival. I flew in
Mm-hmm.
only to see those two super DJs,
Yeah.
right?
Woo!
I felt like I saw it and I had this strong pull
Yeah,
to go, and it was just for 3 days to fly
yeah.
into Amsterdam. So I really heard already the call actually, before.
Mm,
It was not an option not to come.
yeah.
So, and then I was sitting there that I would not miss them, of course,
Mm-hmm.
as a Swiss person too early. And then yeah, I saw you and I saw you just walking and I felt like, wow, this woman, she is very special. And we had the same color
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the dress. And then you looked at me and it was like you
yeah,
came and the next minute it felt like you were sitting next to me and we were talking how we would know each other for 5,000 years.
yeah.
So I also want to give you my big thanks because that was so magical.
Yeah, it was. I still, when you tell it, I feel it. All the energy flows through me now, and it's yes, I'm grateful for that. And it's
Yeah.
so beautiful how we can see that we think we control everything, but we don't.
And we know nothing.
No, we know nothing. We think, oh yeah, but they say it, and upstairs they are like, woohoo, finally, they met.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was well orchestrated,
Yes,
really.
yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
And also then when we started talking, it was just also we do very similar work
Yeah.
on this planet now. So I am a business mentor, or I call myself alchemist
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah. We are.
because I do I help women mostly. There are a couple of men also I help, but it's mostly women based. And they are light workers. So I help them overcome the inner obstacles and of course the outer obstacles in the
Yeah.
marketing and being visible, all those wounds, the fears of being seen.
Yeah.
So
I,
that's what I do for now. Oh my goodness, 14 or even 15 years as as a CEO. Actually now I have a company. I founded a company.
yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah. Well, it's very yeah, beautiful, of course. Sometimes the words will not come the way I want to say it, but also that is fine. It was just 11:11 and my phone lightened up, so I wanted to say, "Oh, it's 11:11," but it didn't
11,
disturb you. Yeah. But yeah, as a light worker, there are many words for light workers and many opinions about that. And I think it's very important that we yeah, stay with our own thoughts about that. And just when you know, you know. you know? Yeah. Um, because the time that we were distracted by other opinions, that we let ourselves distracted about that, I think that's gone. And yeah, yeah, I feel that at this time there is so much going on in the energy, and yes, like you, I'm very sensitive too. So there's a lot you don't feel, even though we do energy work daily. Still, yeah, your body has to adjust to certain energies and upgrades, and you see pieces of the puzzle coming together in your own growth process. So how do you observe your own growing process? Because we still grow because we fall in love with the growing and embodiment of who we are.
And even I have to say, even when I was already a teenager, I felt like I am so old.
Yeah,
I was always hanging out with, yeah, three times older people, very old people in a mindset way, like, oh, they are old, but they were so, it was like a perfect match because I guess I was ripe
yeah,
to be more with older people. And now it is a little bit switching. Now I
yeah,
like to be very much with younger
yeah.
people. But yeah, you asked me about growth. I felt like I was constantly growing through my life, of course, like everybody does. But I mostly grew through courage to
Mm-hmm.
to be very brave and to do things like, I don't want to talk stereotypical, but where women probably wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And I always, forced myself to against the odds what other women would say, oh no, you cannot do it. For me, it was so normal to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I only grew up with men.
Mm-hmm.
So I come from a household with men.
Yeah.
And so I like to be very clear and direct and straight in my words, but also, yeah, communication, but also in my acts. And so, yeah, I traveled already when I was, yeah, teenager, all alone as a woman. But it's just lately, and then of course, I went through personal growth
Mm-hmm.
topics like always like love, that's always a big growth
Yeah.
chance
Yeah.
for us. But I feel since I crossed the 50s, I want
Mm-hmm.
to say openly I'm 50, so I am more than 50 now, but I find it so delicious.
Yeah.
Really, I'm blossoming, I'm blooming, and
Yeah.
I achieved so much
Yeah.
in my 30s. I lived in Paris, I was on stage for 10 years, I founded my company, I hired all my team, I'm a CEO, but to be 50 is something very, very special for me.
Yeah.
It's almost like I let go all the bullshit,
Yeah.
all the, I don't know how to even put it in words, but I feel so free.
Mm-hmm.
And now, the work is even more intense,
Yeah.
but in a positive way. It's not weighting me down. It's just, yeah, like we met, people are coming into my field, I can help them. And it's, we're shifting really into this new world,
Yeah.
which I'm very honored to be here.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Yeah. And what you say about now you're at that age, because yes, I'm 57, and now we are at the age that we apply everything we've learned and everything we um, went through, and also how do you call that? Yeah, healed.
Yeah.
Now we can apply it, and now you feel, and now you really, really understand it, yeah, like it resonates, and you can embody who you are, and that's the attraction, of course. and people feel that in the energy.
Mm.
And you were talking about when you were young, so I relate to that too, because we are very old souls. Yeah, it is the kind of maturity that yeah, what you were seeking, and because you were and I don't mean to be a brag about that, but you were so wise at a young age that it's difficult to have another conversation because people don't get you. So that
Yeah.
was, yeah, yeah. And now, like you say, yeah, you're in your 50. Yeah, I'm also a rebel. So I feel that because, yeah, the inner child has come up and we have to love. And that energy is so powerful because, yeah, you have, you are full of yourself, you are whole. And when you feel that, you can, yeah, really shine. And I see you shine. And well, I'm also very grateful to be here on Earth in this time, and what we are doing together with all the other light workers and people who want to. We all have our own purpose, and it's everybody does something very important.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all do.
That's what I like the most, honestly. It's like when I talk women,
Hmm.
it's like really, I'm so glad there are women like they get it, it's a co-creation and not because almost every woman. So I come from a mystery school that I founded myself through Egyptian mystery
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
And we talk there a lot about the sister wound, about, that comes the way back to Isis and her sister Nephthys.
yeah.
And we still carry this, like you had to really be the chosen one.
Hmm.
Because if you have not been the chosen one, then that would mean you will starve. You
Yeah,
will die,
yeah,
or
yeah,
you will land, somewhere.
yeah. Hmm.
So we, as women, we still have this competition
Yeah,
game, like, oh, you must be more beautiful than the other, you must be more slimmer or more whatever.
yeah,
And I'm so not into this shit, I have to say that word, because we are all equal, right? We
yeah,
are all on the eye level, and we are so much better when we can co-create
yeah, yeah.
than everyone tries to make her own, and I'm sure it applies to men as well.
Of course, yeah, yeah. I get you. Especially, it's for us as women very important to uplift each other and see each other's worth because you are me and I am you. And when you can see that and feel that, because the feeling is most important, because someone can say it, but
Yeah.
feel it's not honest. Yeah. But also then, of course, it's an experience for the other one to pick up and for yourself. Okay, this is not mine, and it's fine. Yeah, observing yourself. So that's also, of course, the growth we are still in ourselves, and but more and more stepping into the love and the happiness, and even though sometimes, of course. Yeah, you have situations that aren't always nice, but you know how to deal with it. And you think, oh, okay, well, what do I have to learn about this? Or, yeah, so yeah, life is.
Yeah, it's less like you lose the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Even in my 40s, to be honest, I was mostly at, oh my goodness, 42, 44. That's also a very significant age for women.
Mm-hmm.
Also based on the tradition, actually, on
Yeah.
Egyptian, about the Isis year. You very often women between 42 and 44 have or experience a big shift, like an awakening,
Yeah.
because of the Kundalini energy that comes
Mhm.
up. And you either, crash or you go through the fire, actually.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the hormonal
No, no,
stuff
no,
that is
no.
coming later, but it's really the initiation. And when I was 44, that was, oh my goodness, oh, my shoulders go up because I went for the first time to Egypt
Mm-hmm.
and I made like, my life turned upside down. I mean, I heard the call for many, many years since I was 14, I heard the call Egypt, 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 and I never went
Mm-hmm.
out of, political situations there. And all of a sudden, I just knew, like, I went to Amsterdam, I knew, okay, I hear the call, now I go to Egypt.
Yeah.
And then I tested the universe I always test it and I say, give me proof, that
Yeah, yeah.
it's not my ego. Give me proof. And
No, no, but yeah, show me.
within
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, 2 minutes,
yeah.
please, because I'm Swiss. So the
Yeah,
time is
now,
important
now,
here.
yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did, and really the universe. So I sent it out um, to a couple of people. I said, hey, I want to go to Egypt. I hear the call now. I have to go. It's
Yeah.
strong.
Mm.
And then, they sent me links for travels, I mean, for journeys, sacred
Yeah.
journeys. And before I sent out the call, I said, but this temple must be included, this city, this. So I make it extra hard,
Mm-hmm.
for the universe to give it back.
And they're hardworking.
So the next day I click on the link and I have the whole wishes that I sent out as a proof to the universe was in one journey.
Yeah.
And I said, like, holy shit, I better go. But it is within 3 weeks.
Wow, wow.
So I had to organize, private life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went. And Nicole, the first, I mean, the first touch with my feet on the ground of Egypt,
Yeah.
Egyptian ground, I will never forget this.
Mm.
My foot touched it and I exploded.
Oh, wow.
I
Now I
mean,
have to go too. I never went, so yeah.
it was like, and then upside down, I was like experiencing things there, like honestly, never before. And I was just, I mean, my whole energy shifted. I had those very, popular Kundalini rising energies, awakenings,
Yeah.
and it was really intense. But
Wow.
it opened so much for my work.
Mm-hmm.
And I never read a book about Egypt until this day, never ever.
No.
I remember
Yeah.
so many things. All
Yeah.
my teachings, I just channel them and it's just all channeled. And
Yeah.
so I hope all the listeners are inspired when you hear the call, the calling actually, and just go
Yeah.
because it brings us into full power.
Yeah.
And I had to navigate through a lot of shit. I mean,
Mm.
it was so intense, my life, but the richness, the growth
Mm-hmm.
is, you cannot put it in words.
Exponential. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to feel it. I had for a long time when I was a child, I dreamt about Egypt, of course. You remember as a child many lives. So I had something with Indians, with Egypt, like, and of course Cleopatra and everything, and nothing is for nothing. So yeah, so I still want to go. So I think it's the next one on my list.
Yeah,
Um, Even though I know where the temples are really for right now, but that doesn't have to do anything with that. Yeah, wow, beautiful. And what did you say? Yeah, let go of all the shit and just feel, really remembering, because
yeah,
books are also, of course, books are good, but it's all about the field, the remembering field where we are tapping into. So yeah, you don't need anything more.
It will come. It
Yeah,
will find you. And
yeah,
I guess that's what people, or the seeker at least. I mean, I was a seeker for many years. I was seeking whatever,
yeah.
maybe, yeah, I guess like this desire of being able to melt
Mm-hmm.
into life or into, into this knowledge.
Yeah.
And I just like to be on the spiritual path with lots of shit, because then you embody it really, and not, it sounds so nice when you
No, no,
talk
no, no.
about blah blah, but actually you must really live it
Yeah,
and
yeah,
embody it and have collapses and
yeah,
crashes and heartbreaks. I mean,
yeah. But
heartbreaks are the hardest.
yeah, but that's spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is not the retreats and in that, yeah, like you say, or meditation, everything. Of course, everything is nice, but the real spiritual growth is life itself.
Yeah,
And yes, uh, a lot of old souls had to walk a harder life because we chose that to be ready for what's coming now,
yeah.
and to be in the yeah in to be the bridge for a lot of other souls to yeah step in and yeah I don't want to say help, but
Navigate probably.
navigate, yeah, to help them navigate. That's the right word. Yeah.
Mm. Hmm.
And I don't feel myself as a searcher anymore now because I just let it come, but whatever comes to me.
We
So
don't chase,
no, I
we
no, we don't
attract.
chase. No, no, no. We attract. The
Yeah, we
flower
attract.
doesn't come to the bee, right?
It's the magnetism, actually. It
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah, it's really, because, yeah, when clients come to me for their business, they are in this chasing mode to
yeah,
get new clients or whatever. And so
yeah,
it's important to switch this into
yeah,
really attracting it
yeah,
and calling it in, but as a calling out to the universe also that is a perfect match for both
yeah,
client and mentor,
yeah. But
man and women, or man, women, women.
yeah, yeah.
But it just, that it's, yeah, like we did actually.
Like we did this
We
also
did.
already orchestrated because I know a lot of people are just waiting. You're like souls are waiting, and I think, oh, okay. No, yeah, but yeah, no, I don't really know, but yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, and that's just it's not stupid, but the greatest thing that yeah, you just have that great inner knowing, and it feels so fucking good to to be sure, even though you don't know what it's gonna
Yeah,
be and when it's gonna be, and sometimes it's the when still a little bit like but it's all
that's the
fun.
great,
Trusting. Yeah,
that's really the great mystery, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
to be able to sit in the unknown.
yeah,
That came all up when I was 40. Like, to not know, because in the 30s I was like an achiever. I achieved so many things.
yeah, yeah,
And then you slow down a little bit, or, yeah, not everybody maybe, but I
mm,
did. And then, what is next? But this achievement doesn't fit anymore.
no,
You switch from doing into navigating to being.
being, yeah,
And then, the not knowing part is hard, because you are used to go there and, yes, of course I do it, blah blah blah. But there is a point, a turning point, where you just sit there and, yeah, you have to not know, and no drama, nothing, just
no,
not know.
yeah,
And
beautiful.
that was not easy. So I have
No,
a lot
it
of
certainly wasn't.
compassion for this. It's just
Yeah,
not easy. And I'm even sure, in our lives ahead, Nicole, we will experience so many more.
Yeah.
things and not easy stages.
No,
Because
but we all been there before, so now we know how to deal with it. So then you think, okay, well, you handled it before, so you can do it, and that's your confidence that whatever happens, uh, yeah, it all will be
exactly,
fine eventually. Yeah.
I just want to stay always a student.
Yeah.
This is for this lifetime,
Yeah.
it's so important for me to stay a student
Yeah.
because I have a big issue. That's my personal trigger with arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
It triggers me quite easily, the arrogance, like like I always want to be humble and to not, yeah, to be humble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was a student of a very famous mime, Marcel Marceau,
Mm-hmm.
and I will never forget this, and it changed my entire life, I guess, in this second. But he said in the first lesson of school, he said that God created the world
Mm-hmm.
and that Marcel Marceau, created the mime. And I was there as a student. I was there, fuck. No, no, I'm out of the game already after 5 minutes. It's like, I mean, we are all like God and we are all
Yeah.
goddesses and
Yeah.
creators, but
Yeah.
I found, you know, I found it wow, like what? And then the second day, his assistant teacher, he said, stay humble, stay humble. And I took that one because it matches my soul more,
Yeah.
like to be humble and not to be the master of the master of the master.
No, no, no. I
So,
don't mean that by say, oh, we've been there, and I don't mean by master it, but it in the end, it's good to master some things, and then you move on.
yeah,
So yeah,
you
so
get it.
that's how I yeah mean it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And of course, we are always the student, and I think the more you think you know, the more humble you become
yeah,
because you know you don't know
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, that makes me also so happy.
Yeah. And
Then,
then it's okay
there
to
are
make,
no mistakes.
yeah, then you make a mistake. Well, bye. It's good.
You
Yeah, it's
cannot
all
fail.
fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. And if you have a tip for the listeners, what would that be for today?
yeah. I guess it's just two lines. It's like my motto that I go day by day is really the carpe diem,
Mm-hmm.
because we can go so much in our mind, in our
Yeah.
brain, and overthink. Mostly very highly sensitive people. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but
Mm-hmm.
I can go in my brain and, like this. And
No, I know.
I just have to do it and
Yeah.
test it and try it.
Mm-hmm.
And the second tip is really fail, but fail better. You
I
know?
get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you just cannot fail.
No,
Just do it. It's,
no. That's
and
beautiful. Yeah.
yeah, really go. And I had to learn a lot of compassion for
Mm-hmm.
myself,
Yeah.
to accept, me, how I am, and not be so hard maybe on myself, be
Yeah.
very accepting of how I am, how I look, who,
Yeah.
everything.
I know. Yeah. I recognize everything you say, and I think we're not the only one, and that's why self-love is in every way our light and our dark. We have to embody both, and that's so beautiful because then you don't have to feel guilty if you do something bad, you know. It's all fine. It's all fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And I pulled the card because I
Well,
I
yeah.
pull cards.
Mm-hmm.
for our reading actually, and it was the Lover's card out of the tarot.
Really?
So
Yeah,
it's really love, sacred union.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's also something that we have in common, Nicole,
yeah, yeah,
about, the masculine and the feminine and
yeah. The
the
sacred
sacred
union
union.
in ourselves first.
Yes,
And yeah,
that's the first, yes.
that's the first, yeah. I want to say so much, but yeah, for now it's okay.
Would
Maybe
be another podcast.
another, yeah, in a while, in divine timing. Uh, Oh, well, I want to thank you so much for you being here. And well, I wish you a great week. And when it's a good time, I will visit you in Switzerland.
Yes,
That would
thank
be
you, Nicole.
great. Or you can visit me, and we do take some trips to Amsterdam or whatever you want to be,
I will,
to the beach, because yeah, that's also very important, the water.
and I will for sure come back to Holland.
Yeah, I know you will. Yeah, yeah.
Will.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
and everybody for listening. And until the next one.
Yes,
Well.
blessings. Bye.